Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today on White Mountains TV 6. What did I forget where I am? Good morning. It is Sunday, September 20th. Can we start again, Matthew?
We'll do a whole new open.
We'll do a whole new, in an hour, we'll do a whole new open. Well, good morning and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Rob Clark here with you on this fine September 20th. You know, I was thrown off a little because there's foliage in that picture now. You know, so it's kind of a fall picture. We got, you know, our fall frames there. See, you got the trees. Now,
some reds.
Usually, I'm waiting for it. There's a birch tree in the front. You can just see it in the dead center.
Yep.
That is like the last one to change.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We'll keep track of that. That was always kind of our prognosticator of fall.
You and Hans had that. I remember that
Yeah.
back when I first started here.
Yeah. I love that picture. That's a great. Look at Mount Washington just right there. Well, good morning again. Rob Clark here with you. It's Sunday morning, September 20th, and it's a fine morning. You know, it's one of those mornings, though. Matthew's here, by the way. Matthew, how are you?
I'm cool. How are you doing, Rob?
Good to see you. I like that we matched today. We're wearing our blues.
Yeah, it's pretty. I guess the camera makes it look blue.
Even
It's more. It's kind of green blue. Yeah, we'll count it.
A greeny blue. A teal.
I'd rather count it than not count it. So I think we're doing good with that.
There you go. There you go. So Sunday mornings, you know, I always kind of in my mind, I figure out what I've got to do Sunday morning, and I have time to do it, you know. So, of course, I get up this morning, and the first thing is I set the coffee maker to make coffee.
Right.
But I forgot to turn the little dial, so it obviously made coffee at like 10 o'clock last night.
Oh.
So it was cold, so I had to heat my coffee. You know, I had to feed the dogs, take the dogs for a walk. Then my son has a soccer game, so I have to get his stuff out of the dryer. But somebody changed the setting on the dryer, so it only was like light dry.
Oh, no.
You know, so it's like, these things aren't dry, and I have to leave. And then I get here, and I don't have my key. So luckily,
one of those great days.
right? But luckily, Matthew has a phone. So
I do have a phone.
So I was able to call Matthew saying, "Let me in."
And I definitely noticed right away, and it's not a matter of me just happening to look down, right? It's, you know,
Right.
It's not like it was all by circumstance.
Where's Rob? You know, he's standing out there. Plus, I had to do my hair. You know, and that took a couple hours.
Impeccable.
So, you know, impeccable. It's just like that episode of the show when I was fixing my hair. But anyway.
That was the best start to the stream, by the way. People are just logging in, and they're like, "Oh, there's Rob."
There's Rob. He's
checking his hair.
And well, what's funny is that I was trying to do it, but I'm looking at the monitor, which is backwards. And if you've ever tried to like fix your hair backwards, it's it's not like a mirror.
Right.
It's I don't know what the description is. An opposite image.
Well, they say when I edit video, they call it like a mirror image, where kind of like.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
It's not really. Yeah. And isn't there something about the fact that you never have seen yourself, like throughout your entire life, you never see yourself. Like I'm looking at you, Matthew, you're looking at me,
right?
But I can only look at myself either on the TV or in a mirror.
Right. We can't ever actually look at ourselves.
Right.
I mean, aside from the mirror, there's someone who's just like, you can look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, that's a mirror. It's not really you.
Right. It's only what your brain has calculated you to look like.
Exactly.
And that's your anatomy lesson.
It changes. It's like hearing your voice. You know, the first time I remember as a kid hearing my voice on a tape, I'm like, I don't sound like that.
Right. Who was that?
I don't sound like that. Alrighty, hey, but we're gonna have a fun show. As always, and we've got some guests we're going to talk about. The Valley Originals, Jen Ansaldi will tell us what is in the works for the fall with the Valley Originals and all the restaurants and what they've got planned for the fall. Also, the Weather Vane Theater, live in-person theater, is back in Whitefield with 3 amazing shows, and we talk with some of the artists who have come from across the continent to perform at this legendary theater. That would be the Halloween version, the Deform,
right?
At the legendary theater. That'll be really cool. It's so exciting that they're able to do that this summer. And I love the way that they do their whole process up there at the Weather Vane anyway. Plus, we have Watch and Win. We have an outdoor research prize pack, including a men's Echo hoodie, size medium, providing ultralight sun protection, moisture management, odor control, and anti-chafing, plus a bug-out brim hat, size medium, with built-in invisible odorless insect protection, plus 2 tickets to Miracle on South Division Street on October 3rd at the Weather Vane Theater. So I think you need to wear the hat you know.
Yeah.
So that you can have the person behind you, excuse me, sir, will you remove your hat? So
You're the guy who got the hat on that show.
yeah, you won that hat. You're coming. So
He's like, yeah, look at all this shade.
so that'll be cool. So that's a nice little prize pack for somebody there. So we will give that away at the end of the program. We'll take qualifiers throughout the show. I like taking the qualifiers.
Qualifiers
It's
are fun.
I get to chat with people, and you know, they get their hopes up.
That's right.
And,
Gives them a reason to stay tuned.
that's right, because you know, you never know.
You never know.
You know, I think, you know, sometime we should do like a mystery, you know, like double qualifier week or something like that. You
Double
know,
qualify.
yeah, like people can call in twice and qualify or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
And
Kind of increase the odds a little bit.
Right, then we'll get 3 people who, you know, one person who qualifies 3 times
Right.
and then doesn't win.
Right, of course. I'm like, sorry about that.
That'd be the ultimate. Or they qualify 9 times and there's that one person. That's always me when I buy raffle tickets. I'm going to buy this. Yeah, this person. I'm going to buy 1 ticket, and they win.
Yeah, they always do.
Hey, let's check the weather, shall we? And here's a weather forecast. It's chilly. I'll tell you that much. It is definitely chilly. Now look at that map. I love when the map does that, where there's nothing in the middle of the country. So I guess that's just low pressure throughout the entire middle part of the country, if I'm reading the map correctly. But mainly dry weather throughout the middle of the week will be in with cooler than normal temperatures moderating throughout the week. Hurricane Teddy will remain well offshore Monday before passing east of our region near Nova Scotia on Tuesday. High pressure will follow for Wednesday and Thursday. Chances for widespread rainfall remain low throughout the end of the week. Interesting that we're now forecasting that we're not going to get rain because we need the rain so bad.
Yeah.
So the Saco, I drove over the Saco River the other day down in Conway. I don't know what road that is. Just past the police station, and I have never, in 35 years, I've never seen the Saco that low. It's crazy low.
I haven't driven by. I'll have to keep a lookout.
Yeah,
for
so
it.
you drive by it every day, Matthew.
Well, what road
to
are
go
you thinking
home.
of?
The one
East Conway Road?
not East Conway. Well, you know when you come from Freiburg,
We're
and
gonna
you,
settle this
you
right
take
now.
and you take the right.
So you, coming from Freiburg?
Coming from Freiburg, you take the right, and you know, then you head towards like the police station, Crest Chevrolet.
Oh, yeah. My
What
bad,
is
my
that
bad.
road?
I don't. I mean,
Is that
it's
Eastman Road?
Not even 302. I don't
No.
know. I don't know.
No,
Sorry,
that is
guys.
302. That is 302.
Is it?
Okay, yeah, 302. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
302, and then 16, then they meet right there in North
Right.
Conway.
We know
so-
what's going on. guys.
Yeah, we're very, very confused. But yeah, the river's low.
Very low.
So there we go. But areas of frost this morning, sunny, highs in the upper 50s with light and variable winds. Temperatures in the around 57, upper 50s. That's a high today.
Right.
Tonight, clear areas of frost after midnight, lows in the lower 30s, light and variable winds. Temperatures right about the freezing mark. And Monday, areas of frost in the morning, sunny, highs in the lower 60s, a little bit warmer than for us, light and variable winds. Monday night, clear, lows in the mid-30s, light and variable winds. I like that photo there. That looks very... And then looking out towards the week, I mean, sunny skies every day this week. I mean, that's what we're looking at. And then Tuesday, mostly sunny, highs in the mid-60s. Wednesday, mostly clear and mostly sunny, highs in the upper 60s. Thursday, mostly sunny, highs in the lower 70s, moving to the 70s. And then Friday, and back down to the 60s. So Thursday will be the warm spot there. So amazing. Summit conditions. I bet they were posting pictures of their frost the other day and the rime ice up there. They will be in the clear today under mostly sunny skies. Winds 20 to 30, decreasing to 5 to 20, possibly becoming light and variable. How do you get lighter than 5 miles an hour up on top of the summit of Mount Washington? Wow, that is a calm day. High temperature below freezing, 31 degrees. At least you won't have the wind chill.
It helps.
So it's not the heat, it's the humidity. And we'll chat with our friends up there at the summit of Mount Washington in just about a half hour and find out what's going on with them up there and see how their morning's going. See if, you know, what happens if, what if you lock yourself out of the observatory?
You think that happens?
I hope not.
That would be pretty intense.
That would be,
In a day like today. And
where are
it's
my
like,
keys?
You're trying to call someone inside, like, help!
I can't find my keys. They must have like, they've got to have some type of protocol that there's a key hidden under a rock or something like that
There's a
up there.
doorbell somewhere, and
Yeah.
it just rings the whole place.
So that's kind of funny. Never thought about that.
Yeah,
So
well, might be. Would be ask them when the OBS report comes around. Be
where
like,
do you have the hidden key? I can't tell you.
Like, you can tell me it's fine.
That's it.
There's no one listening. Even there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people. Hey, let's take our first qualifier for the Outdoor Research Prize Pack,
We can do that.
including the ticket to the Weather Vane Theater. So this will be our first qualifier of the morning. I have my sticky note pad. So, Post-it pad. The official Post-it
Right.
pad.
No
And you're going
knockoffs.
to give us a call here at 356-6619. That is our number to call. And remember, one winner per household, please. If you won anything in the last 30 days, give somebody else a chance to win. And if you won this prize in the last year, well, you're not qualified, but you didn't because we didn't have this. So. I know that. Fill in the blank. Mount Washington slopes lie within the boundaries of several unincorporated townships, with the summit itself lying in the township of blank, blank, blank.
Blank, blank. That should help a little bit.
Blank, blank. I know the answer, but I can't think of it. Blank, blank.
That's the best when you know it, but you can't think of it.
Yeah. What
So
is
you
it?
got to think of it.
So I'll have to go into the other room and come back to remember what it is. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? Why does the phone do that?
Just an attitude. I don't know.
I'm going to ring, but I'm not going to put anybody on for you.
It's just that morning.
It's like the snarky receptionist. Oh, yeah, somebody called for you. Who? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
356-6619. Now, yeah, I'm trying to remember. See, I like not knowing the answer. I like knowing the answer.
I
but like not-
recognize the name as a Mainer, so it's like a.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if it'll be like a, oh, I can't believe I didn't get that type thing.
Yeah. Well, nobody's calling, so.
It's happened a few episodes ago with Bella. We may have to just kind of keep it around for the next segment.
Okay, let's keep it around for the next segment.
All right.
And let people think about it. So, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Doing the things we love can be painful. Aspercream's triple effect provides targeted relief, works in minutes, lasts for hours. Love hurts. Aspercream works.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites. One of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 theme suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub, and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
It's a familiar story. Allergies ruining your sleep and next day too. Taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec at nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And welcome back to White Mountains today here on White Mountain TV 16. Why don't we take a look outside? And we're going to take a look outside with our North Conway Village live cam. There it is. And look, it's right in the bottom corner. We can't lie about that. 9:20 at 7:51 a.m. You can set your clock by that clock. And there it is. There's our North Conway Village live cam. And you can check that out anytime you want on our website, whitemountains.tv. And that is thanks to our friends there at Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. Shop online at zebs.com. So you can definitely check that out. It's just about 41 degrees. It's warmed up a couple degrees outside. It's going to warm up. It'll get a little bit warmer during the day today, but I don't think it's going to be a scorcher.
Nah.
We had
probably
some
not
of
for a
those
while.
this summer. We had some scorches.
We
this
had
summer.
a lot of scorchers.
Lot
We
of
had just
scorches.
weeks of scorchers. Man.
Right. So definitely cool. And I guess I need to apologize to all the people out there during the summer when I'm like, can't wait till it gets cool. Look what you did, Rob.
Right. The allergies are out, and the light years are on, and
That's
everyone's just going to their car.
Yeah. The fact, when I have to take the dogs and put on a coat, I'm like, what am I doing?
Like, what is this? I don't need this. And
That's
it's
it.
like, yeah, you do.
The dogs are like, oh, it's nice and cool. But what's nice is that my dog is not running to the pond every time.
Yeah, that would be a bummer.
This summer, every time, I think he was just so hot. He was
Right.
just like, I'm going to the pond.
All that fur, man. Those dogs get warm real quick.
That's it. Call me. I'm going to the pond.
Right.
Hey, let's check out some events happening in the White Mountains. And the first one is this Monday. The Castle in the Clouds and the New Hampshire Astronomical Society will team up for a stargazing session. While stargazing, you'll locate constellations and learn about stars and planets in the night sky. The event is perfect for children and adults alike, and this family-friendly event is free to the public. But donations, of course, are gladly accepted, and any donations during the event go towards the Castle Preservation Society's and New Hampshire Astronomical Society's ability to continue hosting wonderful events like this. And if you need more information, go to castleintheclouds.org for more information. Next Saturday, the 26th, Tin Mountain will host a bird walk along the Presidential Rail Trail in Gorham, New Hampshire, with lifelong birder Will Broussard. Broussard will lead a walk through mixed forest and field habitats looking for southbound migrant songbirds. Like most events in the Valley, space is limited, reservations are required. You can call them at 603-447-6991 and you get reservations and more information. The event is largely free, but the center politely asks for $5 donations. I think you'll definitely want to do that. That's a great photo. Look at that. I wonder if Will Broussard took that picture.
Hopefully. It was on their little website there.
Yeah. That is really cool. It makes it look like it's a hawk, like
Right.
with a 10-foot wingspan.
Good for him. You go, bird.
You go, bird.
You go, bird.
I'm going. That'll be a lot of fun. Rail Trail Bird Walk. And Wednesday is Cone for a Cause Day at Trails End Ice Cream Shop in Intervale. This week, 10% of sales are donated to Valley Promotions. So Lisa Dufault and Valley Promotions, don't miss out on a great chance not just to treat yourself, but the community as well. I'm just going to throw out a little fact here about Valley Promotions. Lisa is usually here throughout the year, stopping by talking about Valley Promotions. Valley Promotions is a really unique organization in that it promotes other organizations. It promotes nonprofits in the Mount Washington Valley and all the things that they have to offer. And I'm sure all the nonprofits right now are struggling a little. And so Lisa, with her newsletter and her promotion, lets you know about what is happening in the Mount Washington Valley with nonprofits. So So, but she needs to make a little money. So Cone for a Cause this week will be helping her with her newsletter and all the other things.
Is this the last week of Cone for a Cause?
No.
No. All right.
No. We
Need to get an updated calendar.
yeah. I'll send you one.
Ah.
Right through Columbus Day
Oh,
or
sweet.
Columbus Day week. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of neat. It's cold, but it's still ice cream weather.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
I mean, ice cream. I mean, let's be honest. Ice cream weather is technically every weather if you can bear it.
Absolutely.
Because ice cream is so good.
And the nice thing about this time of year, it doesn't melt in your hand.
That's right.
Here's your ice cream. Oh, where'd it go? I don't know, because it's a scorcher.
It's all over you.
That's right. So now you don't have to worry about that scorcher. So, and to get more details on these events, go to our website, whitemountains.tv. So, scorcher.
Scorcher.
All right, let's see if anybody Googled, and we're going to see if we can qualify somebody for our prize here. And we're keeping this question because it's a good question.
That's right.
The Outdoor Research Prize Pack, which is the men's Echo hoodie, providing ultralight sun protection, moisture management, odor control, and anti-chafing, plus the Bug Out Brim Hat, size medium with built-in invisible odorless insect protection, plus 2 tickets to go see Miracle on South Division Street on October 3rd up there at the Weather Vane Theater with their fall season. So 356-6619, and here, once again, is our question. And people are going to just hit themselves, just like I did, because I did find out the answer from Matthew. Mount Washington slopes lie within the boundaries of several unincorporated townships, with the summit itself lying in the township of blank, blank.
Blank, blank.
Blank, blank. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, would it be Berkshire County?
It is not Berkshire County. No, it is not. Good question, though. Good answer. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Is it Sergeant's Purchase?
It is Sergeant's Purchase. It took, and when I got that, I went, oh, of course. Who's on the phone?
This is Mary.
Mary, how are you today?
Very good. How are you?
I'm very well. Did you know it was Sergeant's Purchase, or did you have to look it up?
Oh, don't be silly. I had to look it up.
But you've heard that before, though, right? That it was Sergeant's
Yes.
Purchase. Yeah, I mean, so it's
No,
one.
I've heard it, Sergeant's Purchase.
Right, and kind of one of those fun answers there. And where are you calling from today, Mary?
I'm calling from Peabody.
From Peabody, Massachusetts. So you're watching us. You're streaming us.
That's right.
Streaming us, but you're up here a lot.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
All the time.
What's the weather doing in Peabody these days?
It's cool. Cold today.
It's cold. It's a cold one. It's cold today up here. Last night was wicked cold. I would go with wicked cold for this time of year. So, all right, hang on the phone, Mary. We'll get info from you. So Mary is streaming.
Yep.
From Peabody, Massachusetts, because you can do that. You just tune in on your computer and you can watch it. There's a little bit of a delay, so I'm proud of Mary there. She was ready.
She hung in there.
Yeah, because usually there's like a 30-second delay, and so you have to know the answer. So Mary from Peabody, she's qualified before.
Oh, cool.
So
She may be remembering the old days when we used to preview every question.
right,
So
and
maybe she had
helped.
that extra time.
That's right. She planned ahead,
Which is
so,
not a bad thing. It's a good
No.
thing.
No, but if we preview that one, we kind of did because
Right.
nobody had an answer for it. So Sergeant's Purchase
That's right, Sergeant.
is,
Purchase
and I
the-
think Sergeant's Purchase is pretty tiny.
Yeah,
I think it's like literally almost just the summit.
it's just the yeah.
So somebody who's watching going, no, it's actually 1.2 miles.
Here's my map.
I have a map on the wall. All right, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Step back in time, high above New Hampshire Lakes region at Castle in the Clouds. Explore the 1914 mansion. Dine with a view on the terrace of the highly acclaimed Carriage House restaurant. Take a horseback trail ride or discover waterfalls along miles of hiking trails. Enjoy ice cream in the fields and feeding the giant rainbow trout. Some of our operations have changed this season to comply with COVID-19 guidelines. Visit us online for these policies, procedures, and our programs.
Millions of people are saying yes to Allegra, including the experts. It's the #1 allergist-recommended brand for non-drowsy relief. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and while Zyrtec may cause drowsiness, Allegra won't. Say yes to Allegra.
This autumn, take a ride on the Conway Scenic Railroad. Valley trains are operating daily, with Conway trains boarding at 9:30 and 11:15 a.m. and Bartlett trains boarding at 12:30 and 3:30 p.m. The Mountaineer to Crawford Notch runs to Fabian until October 16th and to Crawford Station through October with select dates in November. The Mountaineer boards at 11:30 a.m. All trains have social distancing measures in place. ConwayScenic.com for info and reservations.
I didn't order a pizza.
I know. But that Parker promo saved me so much in my insurance. Brought you a little something special.
Parker, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
You're the man, man.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At the base of Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear "see you next week." You'll hear "be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Hey, it's time to look around the White Mountains and see what's happening around there temperature-wise around the White Mountains. And it's brought to us by our friends there at White Mountain Oil and Propane. They have been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. The Saunders family and White Mountain Oil and Propane.
Gotta love them.
Yeah, gotta love 41 degrees in Conway right now. 41 degrees in that photo. Very chilly. According to my weather map, though, it still says Freiburg's 25. So I don't know if that's quite correct, but 41 degrees there in Conway. And then up there on the, is that today's photo?
That is today's photo.
We didn't show that earlier. That is really cool. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, 23 degrees. Up on the summit of Mount Washington. They're only looking for a high of 31 during the day today.
Now, we're only looking at like a cropped image, not cropped, but there's a frame, obviously, and like the bottom right there, like it almost looks like a prop wall and a prop door in a movie set.
Huh.
Yeah. It's obviously not.
No,
it's
there's a little shed, but I think the angle is just making it look like the prop wall, yeah.
Oh, yep.
It's the Weather Vane Theater is what it is, Matthew. They're putting on a production up there.
Right. This is some good product placement.
That's right. That'd be great. And there is North Conway, 42 degrees in North Conway right now as the sun is rising. I love that shot. I think that's just a cool one as the sun comes up over the stores there.
The shadows are beautiful.
Yeah, really cool. Look at that one, the plant here in the front. It's getting the one beam of sunlight.
Oh, it's thriving. It's living its best life, as they say.
I am so happy. Let's take a look at what the forecast is also with that. And it's going to be chilly this week. Today we've got mostly sunny. Highs will be in the upper 50s. Tonight, clear. Areas of frost after midnight and lows in the lower 30s. Monday, areas of frost in the morning, but then sunnier. Highs in the lower 60s. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. And then Wednesday and Thursday, mostly sunny both days, but moving up towards in the 70s on Thursday. So that will be our warm day. Moving up into warm day. Let's check out some other events that are going on. Speaking of warm days and things to do. And in a few weeks, Tin Mountain Conservation Center is hosting a Hawk Watch. Join the Center for Search of Hawks during their fall migration at Hackers Hill in Casco, Maine. Enjoy a great hike while you look for hawks, other birds, and signs of fall. If you don't have binoculars, they'll supply them. Space is limited, registration is required, and can be done by calling 447-6991. That would be a cool one, going on a Hawk Watch.
I think I have. I was gonna say I don't think I've seen a hawk in person, but I've seen one in my backyard before.
Yeah,
they're pretty spooky, but they're not. They're
cool.
They are.
They're cool. The Danforth Bay Camping and RV Resort's 4th annual golf tournament to benefit Cynthia's Challenge is scheduled for Saturday, October 3rd, 2020 at Indian Mountain Golf Club in Center Ospey. Due to the cancellation of the original event this winter, this will act as a formal makeup. Proceeds will be donated to a wheelchair-accessible van for 15-year-old Evelyn Bonnell of Tuftonboro. For more information, including how to participate, check out the release on our website, whitemountains.tv. Also, you can make direct donations to cynthiaschallenge.org and find out more about this great event. Registration is open for all of Conway Parks and Recreation's fall programs. Due to the guidelines set by the state, space is limited and spots are filling up quickly. More information as well as registration can be found at conwayrec.com. And join the first ever Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of North Conway Rolling Pink Rally on Sunday, October 18th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Participants, survivors, and the community are encouraged to decorate their vehicles with past or present team banners and all things pink. In keeping with safety guidelines and socially distant protocols, the Society asks that participants do not get out of their car prior, during, or after the rally. Donations fund a round-the-clock, toll-free helpline and live chat at cancer.org. They support research into cancer's causes, cures, and treatments, and promote education to reduce the risk of a diagnosis and to detect cancer as early as possible. For more information, including how to sign up or how you can donate, read the full release on whitemountains.tv. All righty. And should we take another qualifier, Matthew?
Might as well.
Might as well for the Outdoor Research Prize Pack, the men's Echo hoodie, and the Bug Out Brim hat. And also 2 tickets to the Weather Vane Theater's fall production of Miracle on South Division Street.
That's nice. Let's go for it.
Yeah. I'm just so used to Miracle on 34th. I bet there's a link there somehow. So you'll give us a call right now and tell us what animal this is. I want to say tell us what angry animal this is. Or maybe he's cute. I can't tell if he's cute or angry.
I reckon he's cute, man.
Wow.
Kind of a, I don't know.
Tell us what animal this is. What's the size? I can't tell. Is it big or little?
Little.
Little, okay.
The little animal.
Little animal.
That does exist in the state.
There you go. We're stumping people today, Matthew.
I didn't mean to.
Good morning, White Mountain State. Do you know what animal that is?
It's just a groundhog.
A groundhog. Is it a groundhog, Matthew? Not a groundhog. Smaller than a groundhog. Good morning, White Mountain State. Do you know what answer that is? Animal that is. It's the phone playing tricks on us again.
Well, it likes to do the...
It's funny. Oh.
That was nice. Was that drum beat?
It was Mac the Knife, actually. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what animal this is?
Is that a fisher cat?
Is it a fisher cat? It is. Very good, a fisher cat. Wow. And who's on the phone?
It's Kate Rivera.
Hi, Kate. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm very well, thank you for asking. Where are you calling from?
Swansea, Massachusetts.
Swansea, Massachusetts?
Yes.
Wow. Are you streaming us?
Yes.
It's streaming.
But we're visiting in a couple weeks.
But you're visiting in a couple weeks, so you want to win this prize?
Yes.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Kate. And I understand it's chilly down in Massachusetts today. It is. It is. I haven't even gone outside, but I know it's chilly. So, Kate, hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. And that's a fisher. That's a good picture. A good fisher picture.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't look too angry or
Well, I can't tell if it's his teeth or snowflakes.
Oh,
right?
it's snow. He's not showing his
Right at the
teeth.
bottom of his snout there.
He's just kind of looking up. He's just like, "What are you taking a picture of, man?"
I don't think they have a lot of fishers down in Swansea, Massachusetts.
Probably not.
So
we have enough to make a whole baseball team named after them, though. So
yeah, they used to have the Swansea Mall down in Swansea, Massachusetts. I don't know if it's still there.
The Swansea Mall.
Swansea Mall, yeah. I
Swans
grew up in nearby Rhode Island, so we would go to the Swansea Mall for movies.
Oh, that was your hub.
It was one of them. Yeah, I saw Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Ooh.
There, and Animal House, many movies.
Animal House, gotta love it.
Late 70s movies, just there at the Swansea Mall. All right, we're going to take more prize winners, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
Good stuff from left bead, but right bead is cutting him off now. Left bead is making a bit of contact. Oh, we've got a double bead going for the inside line. The left bead in the first place.
Beautiful.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
And we've upgraded her with a sonic shield.
Impressive.
There is one more thing.
Huh. Jake from State Farm.
Here's the deal. With the Drive Safe and Save app, you'll save up to 30% for being a safe driver. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Let's go to the summit of Mount Washington. I called them up and Nicole answered the phone. And good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
We are doing well up here. It is a beautiful morning, perfect visibility, but it is a little bit chilly.
I would say a little bit chilly, but you said it's been chilly all week since you've been up there.
It's been chilly for at least the past 2 days. Today and yesterday we've had temperatures in about the 20s with lows dipping close to the teens. So it's been a brisk weekend.
And then I saw some photos on your Facebook page the other day. You had some rime ice.
We did. We had a little bit of rime ice leading into yesterday, and today we had a little bit of frost as well. So having a little bit of frozen goodness on the summit. Haven't seen any snow yet, though.
Not yet. Not yet. We'll give it soon. I'm gonna give it.
Soon, yeah.
I'm gonna give it a soon.
I'm pushing for it.
And what's the forecast for the next couple days up there?
So we are being dominated right now by high pressure, which is going to give us perfect conditions. Up here on the summit, it's going to be in the clear today and tomorrow, probably for the next few days, to be honest. But it is, again, pretty chilly. Our winds are coming down from the north, so it's bringing down that really cold air. And those winds are going to actually be decreasing throughout today and into tomorrow. So it's going to be cold and clear, but pretty mild up here on the summit. So it's a beautiful one of the last weekends that you can get up here.
Oh, wow. And then what about us down here in the valley?
The valley, again, high pressure is going to make it pretty pleasant down there as well. So mostly sunny today, a little bit of areas of frost this morning and also areas of frost tomorrow morning. Your temperatures are going to be getting into the upper 50s today and the lower 60s tomorrow. As far as lows goes, it'll be in the lower 30s and mid-30s.
So it's kind of funny. It's just calm. It's just fall.
Calm and beautiful.
There you go. Now we were talking earlier about Hurricane Teddy, but that's not going to do anything for us, is it?
So Hurricane Teddy will most likely stay off our coast to the east. However, it is probably going to increase our winds as it skirts off the coast, at least for the summits. We do have high pressure over us right now, and as that low pressure system goes to our side, it's going to increase the pressure gradient between those two, and that does increase our winds.
Yeah.
But as far as precipitation goes, probably not much. It's not going to make landfall per se.
And speaking of precipitation, what is this? Well, it's just the middle of September. What is the precipitation up there? Is it way down this month?
Yeah. So average precipitation is about 8 inches for September. Right now, we're only at 1.4 or 1.04.
Wow.
So definitely not seeing as much precipitation as we should be around this time of year. I believe that all of New England is in a drought.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and you think, oh, 1 inch, that's not so bad, but it is. It's crazy. It's crazy up here. Yeah. So, well, Nicole, thank you so much, and enjoy your time up there.
Great. You guys have a great day.
You too. We'll talk to you soon. Nicole Tallman up there on the summit of Mount Washington, letting us know what is going on up there. And always fun. The observers, they go up on Wednesday and they stay for a week. So they're there for 7 days. And so it's always kind of like when you say, how's your week? Their week starts on Wednesdays and then goes to Wednesdays. So we catch them in the middle of the week.
It's an intense schedule.
It is, and they're up there and they're hanging out, and they have volunteers who go up. If you're a member of the Mount Washington Observatory, you can sign up to be a volunteer and go up and you help cook food and clean and do stuff. But a neat experience to be able to stay up there for a week there as a volunteer too. So they go up at the same time. So
Certainly get a story out of it.
Oh, absolutely. It's an interesting. It's such a great thing. Great thing up there on the summit, and being able to see and hear what is going on up there. So yeah, these hurricanes. I mentioned a hurricane, and they're into the Greek alphabet now.
Oh, really?
Alpha. There's now a tropical storm Beta.
Wow.
Because they've exhausted them all. They went through A to Z, and now they've exhausted them, and they're now on Alpha and Beta. And
Is that how they? I never understood how they named hurricanes. Do they go A through Z?
They go A through Z.
And then
when I was a kid, they were always women's names.
Oh, okay.
And then sometime in the 80s or 90s, then they made them, both names. And the only thing I don't like, well, there's a rule that if a hurricane causes a lot of destruction, they'll never use that name again, which makes sense. There'll never be another Hurricane Katrina because people will be like, oh. But why are you using any names anyway? There's like thousands and thousands of names. There shouldn't be the same hurricane twice.
I think it's pretty we're so used to it as a society, but naming storms is kind of an odd thing to do.
It is. It is.
And then that one's Fernando, man.
And the winter storms, that only started a few years ago when they started naming winter storms.
Right. I remember Nemo was when I was in high school.
Oh, right.
And
Hurricane Nemo.
That was hilarious.
Winter storm Nemo, yeah. It's a big fish. All righty. We will be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
It's a motorhome, Junior. Modern invention.
Modern invention? We carried our homes with us since, forever.
Yeah, but humans have Geico to protect them. Something goes wrong, they're covered. What do we have?
What could go wrong? Ooh, a feather.
A feather? Duck, Junior!
That's no duck, Daddy. That's a vulture!
Geico for RVs. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
You've saved me so much on my insurance with that Russell rate. You become my muse.
Russell, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
I feel like I captured your kind eyes.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver-felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. It is fall, or autumn, as you may want to call it, here in the Mount Washington Valley. And one of the things that we have in spades is the Valley Originals, a series of great restaurants all throughout the valley. And just great food, great people. And Jen Anzaldi chatted with Chris Prue about what the Valley Originals have in store for this autumn.
Hi, everybody. You're watching White Mountains TV. I am Chris Prue in our North Conway studios, joined by Jen Anzaldi of the Valley Originals. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jen.
Hey, Chris. How are you? Good to
I
see
am
you
doing well. It has been a crazy summer, and as we go into the fall season here in the Mount Washington Valley, first of all, how have the Valley Original restaurants fared? What's the general consensus out there? Was it a good summer?
It was a great summer. We had a lot of customers. A lot of locals. We were all very busy. The ones of us that were open and doing business were feeling it out, making sure we were trying to be safe, follow all the guidelines, making sure our staff stayed safe and our customers were safe. But overall, we have no incidences amongst us, so we all made it through safely. And our customers, I think we're all happy because they're still here.
It's been a very busy summer, and it looks like it's going to continue that way into the fall. For those who may not know what the Valley Originals are, what is the Valley Originals organization all about?
So it's a wonderful group of people. There are 25 restaurants right now. They have the big black and gold flags hanging out in front of them, and they're all independently owned and operated. And they've been in operation for over 3 years. Most of us have been well over that at this point. And our main goal is to get together and share ideas, camaraderie, make sure that when people come to the Valley, they have a place to enjoy all the other adventures that are out there that are unique to the Mount Washington Valley, as well as dining. So they get a different experience there. You don't have to go to a chain restaurant. They can actually get some really good food at an independent place that has different flavors for everybody. And then also we join together to do a lot of donations. So that's really, we like to give back to the community. And in general, over the last couple of years, we've been able to give back close to $400,000 a year to the community.
I think one of the attractions of visiting the Mount Washington Valley is exploring Valley Original restaurants, of trying out these unique flavors, tastes, atmospheres, and everything else. So, and of course, when you dine at a Valley Original, like you said, Jen, you are supporting those who support this community. So if you love how vibrant and wonderful this community is in so many ways, dine at the places that help make that happen. So you guys have had a great summer in terms of the number of people here, but it hasn't been without challenges. Tell us about some of the things that have been challenging this summer.
Well, we've all reduced our hours to some capacity, and that's for reasons of trying to stay safe and trying to abide by the rules and regulations, but it's also for staffing. We're having a lot of trouble with hiring employees right now. They're just either not around or not willing to come back to work at this point in time. So most of us have had to have a reduced hours. So that plays into it as well. So.
Absolutely. And it's not the same for everyone. I think some people may think, well, with the number of people who are up here, all the businesses are doing so well. But when you factor in some cases, the limited capacity, even though people have still been able to open 100% or so because of social distancing regulations, you may have to close some tables or things like that. And because of staffing, people may not be open as much as they'd like. So everybody expects a certain thing, and it's tough to meet those expectations sometimes.
Yeah, and we have some places that are able to do outdoor dining, which is fabulous. But as we get closer to fall, it gets cooler at night. And if there's a rain event, then you don't have any outdoor dining. You're trying to make everybody comfortable. Wait staff, I've been out several times to support the community and other VOs, and you see the wait staff running extra trips, going extra far because your table is extra far away from the kitchen or from their station. And we're trying to make sure that everybody has a smile on their face and, trying to make it as seamless as possible for our customers, the extra steps that we have to go through behind the scenes to make sure everybody's safe.
I've seen how hard the business owners and the staffs have had to work to make this a great summer here in the Mount Washington Valley. So my advice to everybody out there, make sure you treat your servers and everybody with kindness, with understanding, be a little bit patient, and enjoy what they've been able to offer us, because it's been, like you said, a great summer here in the Mount Washington Valley. You guys support nonprofits and help make this Mount Washington Valley community as vibrant as it is through donations. You donate like in the hundreds of thousands of dollars equivalent every single year. How is that going this year? And what can we look forward to in terms of fundraisers and things like that to help out the cause?
Well, we have had to pull back on a lot of our donations, and we are rallying the horses that be and trying to figure out our budget so that we can support the organizations such as Jen's Friends and Starting Point that we give to quite considerably, a large amount every year, and they rely on those funds to make things happen for them. And they're wonderful organizations, and we want to see them stay active. So we're trying to pull our resources, get together and make sure we can do that. And then also we are just not able to give as many cash donations out as we have been, because we have to maintain our organization. And so we are looking at, now that we're a little bit more steady, we've got the summer under our belt. We usually do quarterly discount sales where people can go online and purchase for 35% off Valley Original gift certificates at the individual restaurants. We haven't done the last two because either we weren't open or it just wasn't necessarily fair to do that to a restaurant as well. But we are going to be doing one at the end of October. So if you go to thevalleyoriginals.com in a few days, you'll be able to find out what the date is, and we'll be doing that discount sale. And all of that money will go into our donation bucket so that we can support the nonprofits that we do in the area. And then we also did a T-shirt sale, said Fork the Virus. I don't have a sample with me, but it's on our website and our Facebook page. I do still have some for sale here at J-Town Deli, and all of those funds also go to our donation fund.
That's fantastic. And before we let you go, we should talk maybe about those who may want to join the Valley Originals or be employed by a Valley Original restaurant. You guys are always looking for work. There is a staff shortage out there.
There's a huge staff shortage. If you were capable of working and want to work and you have a good sense of humor, go into any Valley Original restaurant and fill out an application. I am sure there's something for you in one of our establishments. Yep.
All right. Jen and Zaldi of the Valley Original Restaurants. Anything else you want to add before we say goodbye?
No, just stay safe, stay happy, and enjoy our valley.
All right, Jen and Zaldi. You can check the J-Town Deli out in Jackson Village, New Hampshire. And you can check out all the Valley Originals at thevalleyoriginals.com. Thanks, Jen.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
you are, don't settle for silver. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Experience magic and wonder year-round at the Christmas Loft in Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Enchanted characters greet you as you step through the door of the Christmas Loft, entering a world where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Stroll through the wondrous Christmas Village, exploring scenes of White Mountain Christmas past. The journey leads you to room after room of decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, gifts, collectibles, and New England's largest selection of ornaments. Ready for the White Mountain's most magical treats? Head to the Tricks and Treats shop for gourmet Annabelle's ice cream, crazy shakes, and more. Enjoy them on the garden patio with sunset-facing mountain views. Inside the Tricks and Treats shop is where you'll discover the spooky interactive Halloween room with costumes and decorations, plus all kinds of toys, novelty items, and gifts. Our stores bring people joy. Experience the magic of the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
It's great to be able to come to a place like this where there's so many activities and take a break from work. It's very beautiful to be in this desert landscape.
Let's go get on this thing.
Cool.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good day. Getting away is getting out on trails, getting into nature, moving in the natural world is something that's always recharged me.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Thanks for joining us here on this Sunday morning, September 20th. Matthew and I are here and having a good time as always, and eating some Pez. I brought some Pez in for Matthew again this morning.
You see the people, our great audience members, how nice of a guy. I already ate 2 things. I don't know if I got 3 more Pez.
3 more Pez?
3 more Pez. Lemon, raspberry. I've never seen that flavor before.
Yeah.
I'm so soaked. I'm probably going to eat these at like 2 in the morning tonight. It'll be great.
I found that if you don't feed Matthew, you can't put your hand through the door there. You got to watch out.
That's right. I get real snippy.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us, and we've got great things coming up on the program, and we'll talk about those in just a minute. Let's take a look at the weather because it's fall. It's autumnal.
That's right.
As a friend of mine described the day, it is autumnal. Right there. And there's our national weather map. You can see a lot of high pressure right over New England. And of course, that's what's giving us this weather that we're enjoying now. Mainly dry weather through the middle of the week with cooler than normal temperatures moderating through the week. Hurricane Teddy will remain well offshore and we will not get any any rain from that. And then high pressure will follow for Wednesday and Thursday. There is not a lot of chances for rainfall this week, unfortunately. And as I said, it's interesting that is part of our forecast now of when we will get some rain. But we do need it. But high pressure, and that's what's giving us these crisp, clear fall days. And they are crisp and clear. Absolutely. Today, area frost. This morning, sunny, though. Highs in the upper 50s today, light and variable winds. Not going to be a warm one today. Tonight, clear areas of frost 7 to midnight, lows in the lower 30s with light and variable winds. Monday, areas of frost this morning, sunny, highs in the lower 60s with light and variable winds. And then Monday night, clear, lows in the mid-30s with more light and variable winds. And then Tuesday looks to be mostly sunny. Highs will be in the mid-60s. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. And then Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 70s. So gaining a little bit each day temperature-wise. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, we talked with Nicole earlier, and she was giving us the scoop for the summit of Mount Washington. And they're going to be in the clear under mostly sunny skies. Winds coming out of the north, 20 to 30 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 20 miles per hour, possibly be with a light and becoming light and variable. I would consider 5 to 20 being very light and variable up there on the summit, but very crisp and cool up there also.
It's like the equivalent of a little breeze.
Oh yeah, a little breeze up there on the summit, but nice weather up there. So coming up on the program, we have an interview with the Weathervane Theater. Live in-person theater is back in Whitefield with 3 amazing shows. And we talk with some of the artists who have come from across the country to perform at this legendary theater. So we'll find out more about that, plus also news and events, plus watch and win. We're going to take another qualifier for our Outdoor Research Prize Pack in just a moment. But right now, let's check out some events that are happening in the Mount Washington Valley, starting off with the Castle in the Clouds and the New Hampshire Astronomical Society. They're teaming up for a stargazing session. While stargazing, you'll locate constellations and learn about stars and planets in the night sky. The event is perfect for children and adults alike, and this family-friendly event is free to the public. And donations during the event always go towards the Castle Preservation Society's and New Hampshire Astronomical Society's ability to continue hosting wonderful events like this. For more information, head to castleintheclouds.org. Next Saturday at 26, Tin Mountain will host a bird walk along the Presidential Rail Trail in Gorham, New Hampshire, with lifelong birder Will Broussard. Broussard will lead a walk through mixed forest and field habitats looking for southbound migrant songbirds. Like most events, the Valley space is limited and reservations are required. You can call them at 603-447-6911, and you can get reservations and more information. This event is largely free, but the center politely asks for $5 donations. And Wednesday is Cone for a Cause Day at Trails End Ice Cream Shop in Intervale. This week, 10% of sales will be donated to Valley Promotions. Don't miss out on a great chance not just to treat yourself, but the community as well. And to get more details on these and other events, go to our website, whitemountains.tv. And you can watch, you can rewatch shows. And not that I would ever go home and just watch the shows.
Right.
Not that I would ever do that, Matthew.
We don't have a ton of fun watching ourselves.
Yeah.
Doing something at 8 o'clock in the morning.
But if you miss it, if you're like, what happened on White Mountains today?
Right. What did I say?
And well, not just us, but other people too.
Oh,
Plus, you can stream the show live. 2 of our qualifiers, well, our only 2 so far, Kate and Mary. Mary is from Peabody, Massachusetts, and Kate is from Swansea, Massachusetts. They're both streaming the show. And Kate is coming up here in a couple weeks, so she's kind of like, I think she's using this as, to find out what's going on. So when she comes up here in a couple weeks.
Well, it's good research.
It's research.
It's you gotta get the recon of the area.
That's it. You and Matthew, you and I are now research. When people look at stuff? Research.
We are analysts.
No, we are the petri dish. We're what they're looking for.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've always wondered what it would be like to be a petri dish.
I have wondered that too. Why don't we give something away or qualify someone so we can give some away, which is the Outdoor Research Prize Pack, the men's Echo hoodie, size medium, providing ultralight sun protection, moisture management, odor control, and anti-chafing, plus the Bug Out Brim hat, size medium, with built-in invisible, odorless insect protection. Plus, you also get 2 tickets to Miracle on South Division Street on October 3rd at the Weathervane Theater. Wear your hat.
Looks like fun.
It does look like fun. They're wearing hats in that thing. They were wearing chef hats.
Chef hats. I wish I had a chef hat.
You need to be a chef.
Aw.
So let's take a qualifier right now with this watch and win question. 356-6619, the number to call. Remember, your asked answer must match our answer, which is not necessarily the correct answer, but we tend to believe it is. The 72nd Primetime Emmy Awards are tonight. Which show has the most nominations? Is it The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon? Is it Watchmen on HBO? Is it Mandalorian on Disney Plus? Or is it Better Call Saul on AMC. Which one of those has the most nominations? I've seen 2 out of 4 of those shows. Well, kind of 3. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm going to guess A.
A, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon. I think in its 3rd season or 4th season. No, it is not. She's not marvelous in that category.
Unfortunately.
She is not. She is marvelous.
Yes.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I answer B.
Which did you say, B or D?
B as in boy.
B as in boy. Is it Watchmen on HBO? Let's see if it is Watchmen. It is Watchmen on HBO. I'm surprised at that.
Wow, how sweet is that?
That is. Who's on the phone?
Doris.
How are you this morning?
Good. How are you on this chilly morning?
It's a chilly one, but it's good. And where are you calling from?
Lovell, Maine.
Lovell, Maine. Are you streaming or are you watching us live?
Watching you live.
There we go. You're our first live watcher of the day. So, all righty. Well, hang on the phone. We're going to get more information from you. So, 26 nominations for Watchmen on HBO. Have you watched it, Watchmen?
No, I actually, I'm a really big Watchmen fan because it was a comic book, graphic novel way back in the day, and a really deep graphic novel, really dark. The movie came out in 2009. I loved it, and I really want to watch this show. I have yet to get HBO Max.
I've heard that it's really good.
I've heard it's phenomenal.
And Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And The Mandalorian. I love The Mandalorian. Saw the preview for the new one for this fall.
Yeah, that was a huge drop. A huge drop. My mom and my sister love Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And
fun show.
Better Call Saul, I'm a huge Breaking Bad guy, so I watched that for like 1 season. I couldn't get into it, but
I never got into it, but I love the characters. It's kind of one of those things like even though I never watched the show, you got a feel for the characters.
Oh, definitely.
And and that would I can understand why that show is nominated. So, all right, we will be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
After 80 years, we've made it the longest lasting, but only you can forge freedom into the chassis. We make it so you can go anywhere and do anything, but only you can write the stories it will tell. Because the truth is, we don't make Jeep, you do.
Right now, get $3,250 combined cash allowance plus $1,000 bonus cash on 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
It's great to be able to come to a place like this where there's so many activities and take a break from work. It's very beautiful to be in this desert landscape.
Let's go get on this thing.
Cool.
Yeah, this is going to be a good day. Getting away is getting out on trails, getting into nature, moving in the natural world is something that's always recharged me.
You've spent the day playing in the White Mountains. What's next? If a delicious treat, relaxing beverage, or patio dinner sound good, here are 3 great ideas. For ice cream, the place to go is Trails End. Trails End ice cream has been the Valley's favorite now for years. and is known for having the biggest scoops and the friendliest staff. Their hard ice cream is locally made and comes in many flavors. Plus, they have creamy soft serve, mountainous sundaes, and thick shakes. They're open daily at 3 locations across from the Scenic Vista in Intervale and in North Conway at Settlers Streetside and Settlers Green. For freshly brewed craft beer on a garden patio, go to the Woodstock Inn Brewery. They're one of New Hampshire's original 3 craft breweries and have a varied and delicious menu to go with your pint or tasting flight. Woodstock Inn Brewery is in North Woodstock, 1 mile west of Lincoln. For authentic Italian cuisine served al fresco on a Tuscan-themed patio, go to Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Enjoy food from recipes passed down through generations, imported Italian wines, and lavish specialty cocktails in the relaxing twilight. Vito Marcello's is located in North Conway Village. Stay tuned to see more restaurants or browse on demand at whitemountains.tv.
Live in-person theater is back at the Weather Vane Theater, and they're going to have 3 amazing shows up there in Whitefield, and Chris Prue had a chance to chat with some of the participants, some of the actors, and people who are putting on these terrific shows. Let's tune in right now.
Hi everybody, you're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Prue, and I am joined by some artists from the Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield, New Hampshire. From left to right, we have Ira, Jorge, and Joel. Thank you guys for joining us so much. And let's talk about your inaugural fall season. This is the first time that the Weather Vane Theater, long known for its summer theater, is actually staging a fall presentation. Tell me about the 3 shows you guys have going on. And from what I understand, one of them debuted last night. So how'd it go?
Last night we debuted our show And the World Goes Round. It's basically a review of Kander and Epps' music. It was wonderful. It was great. We had such a wonderful audience. Everything went so well. It was a wonderful opportunity to be a part of.
Yeah, I can tell you being in the audience last night, it was kind of electric. There were moments that the audience really went wild for.
I'm going to jump in right there. You guys are talking about an audience, so we are back to having people in the theater watching your performances?
Yeah, socially distanced, a very limited capacity. I think we're playing at like 25% capacity, so it's very reduced, but it does feel really great to be back making live theater for people like in the audience, as opposed to like the live streaming options that we have had.
All right.
The entire season.
Yeah, Joel and Jorge, you guys hail from New York. So what's it like to be up in the North Country of New Hampshire after many long months of quarantine down in that city? Of course, the whole city kind of shut down, especially theater and the performance industry. So what is it like to be back in front of an audience?
It's amazing. Feeling like there's not much hope in theater at the moment and being able to actually put on a show is an amazing feeling. And being up here is just so wonderful. Definitely a change from the concrete jungle. So I'm glad to be here.
Right. Are you anxious to go back to New York, or are you enjoying the fall? Because one thing you don't have in summer theater when you're up here is fall foliage. So you guys are going to get to experience that up in the North Country for the first time.
Yeah, I'm excited. I definitely am enjoying my break from the city life, so glad to be here.
That's fantastic. So we're talking with some artists from the Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield, New Hampshire. And I say artists because we have some players in Jorge and Joel. And Ira, you are actually, I guess, you're in what they call the pit in the theater industry, where I don't know if this is unique to the Weather Vane. I know it's not unique to theater in major cities, but I was shocked to see when you guys are putting on your plays, you actually have live musicians doing the music. So Ira, tell me a little bit about that and how unique it is to theater up here in the North Country for sure.
So for someone who is predominantly seen on the stage as an actor, at least in recent years. It's been really a nice change of pace to kind of flex as a musician and be able to kind of reacquaint myself with my instrument. And I think it just has given me a lot more, reminded me kind of the respect I have for the collaboration that occurs kind of on all levels, be it our technical staff and be it even our administrative staff and just everybody that it takes to put a show together. But it is really special to have the musicians make the connection with the musicians who happen to be not in the pit, but on the stage.
Right. One more thing to separate the Weathervane Theater from other summer productions and fall productions now, making it feel even a little bit more like you're on Broadway or Boston or watching theater in any of our big cities. What is it like? Because you're not just performing for one show, right? You're doing the music for 3 main stage performances right now. How much time does it take to prepare for that? That seems like a boatload of work.
We have a pretty expedited process here at Weathervane Theater. I think that's one of the things about alternating repertory that is a challenge, and I think it really requires that we really do our homework and we come into rehearsal having a solid grasp on our material, and that allows us to really put these shows together very quickly and then oscillate between them, which is a whole nother. And I'm sure the two of you can speak to that, being on stage and having to kind of drop into different characters.
Absolutely. Again, we were talking with Jorge, Joel, and Ira from the Weathervane Theater, people who obviously not only love, but live the industry, and that's how you're able to do what you do, and it shows on stage. We talked about World Goes Round, which is one of the main stage performances right now, shows going on. Talk a little bit about Miracle on South Division Street and Little Shop of Horrors, the other 2 shows.
Sure. Miracle on South Division Street is this incredible laugh out loud family comedy about identity and intersectionality and nature versus nurture. And throughout the course of the evening, we find out that the family has all of these hidden secrets, which is what brings the comedy into the world of the play. But it's also what makes the show so heartwarming when you see the characters come to grasp with how all of the secrets affect their day-to-day lives or what they thought they knew. It's a 4-person show. So it's very fast paced and the revelations really take people by surprise. There were a couple of times in our first 2 shows where we'd hear whispers in the audience because people would be catching up to what was happening. Oh my God, I didn't see that coming. We're what? So it was a cool, I don't know. The show's by Tom Dudzik. It's a nice family comedy, plays till I think October 8th, October 9th, so we'll be here for a while.
All right. And of course, Little Shop of Horrors, you talked about nature versus nurture. This is nature versus everything.
For sure. You want to talk about Little Shop? Sure.
Little Shop is this wonderful story about, I don't want to give too much away, but it's basically about this plant that becomes more than we expected it to be, and it basically takes on a new, I guess, role. Okay.
Yeah, and it's to this day the reason why I don't buy Venus flytraps, because I'm afraid perhaps it might grow a little bit bigger than I anticipate. So the repertory theater, how does that work? When are these shows going on? Is every show going on every day? Do they alternate every 3 days? Tell me about the schedule.
So right now we're playing Wednesday through Saturday, I believe, with each night being a different show. Some days we do 2 shows a week. We have the ability to add shows, if they're in that much demand. But yeah, it's really interesting because not only are you learning 1 show at a time, you might be learning 2 or you're learning 3. Last week when we opened Little Shop of Horrors on a Wednesday. So we did Little Shop an entire day, performed that evening, went to rehearsal for the play the next day, performed Little Shop in the evening, opened the play the next day. So it's like, you know, it's a continuum of moving theatrical works. And then obviously last night, some of these folks opened a brand new musical. So every show gets, you know, every show plays on a specific, on every day, depending on the week. So folks can really come out here on any given day and see the show that they maybe missed on a Wednesday last week, but now it's playing on a Wednesday this week. So that's how the schedule is created.
So performing so many shows at once, do you ever lose yourself? Do you ever forget which show you're in and say a line from another show? Because I know I would.
I wouldn't say exactly that. It's basically like just putting on a new hat, you know. So it's kind of like taking it off and put on another one. Kind of like you just step into the world of that show that day, and it kind of like you just bring yourself right back into what you need to be in at the moment.
I would be so nervous. It'd be like a dream sequence where I walk out on stage and all of a sudden I realize I don't know which character I am. Which show am I performing? So kudos to you guys. Obviously, you're a little bit more professional than I am.
And don't get me wrong, there are definitely moments on stage when we look at each other like blank stares of like, what is coming next? Like what are we doing next? Our last performance of Little Shop, I had one of those moments. Like I finished the song on stage and I completely forgot that I had a couple lines to say before the next song started, and I was like, why isn't the band playing? What is happening right now? I'm alone on stage. So I just started the song, and it was halfway through the song, but I realized, oh my God, I forgot to say my lines.
And so, Ira, what's going on at the pit at that moment? Are you guys like, do we go? Do we start? Do we give them a few seconds?
I think that's exactly it, right? And having Matt, our musical director, you know, at the helm and kind of making those judgment calls. I know that I always feel like I'm you know, being led appropriately, and also, you know, I don't want to speak for the two of you and the rest of the acting company, but I know that he really provides a good support and makes those judgment calls when they need to be made, so we can, you know, so we know about those moments and the folks in the audience don't.
Well, that's what live performances are all about, I guess. If you don't have that, then you're watching a movie. So. Again, we're talking with the Weathervane Theater. For tickets on any of these shows, you can go to the Weathervane Theater's website. How long do these shows run? How long do we have to see some of these?
So we close, our last performance will be Little Shop of Horrors on a Sunday on October 11th.
Okay.
And our website has recently been updated, so we are now under weathervanenh.org. Or you can call me at the box office at 603-837-9322. And as Jorge said, we run Wednesday through Saturday. We have 2 shows on Saturdays, and lots of options. So, and if you're looking for a little bit more information, again, you can go to the website or call me up at the box office between 10 and 2 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday.
I love it. That's the other beautiful thing about small town theaters. You are not only playing music in the pit, but you're answering the phones as well in the box office. Before we let you guys go, you have a couple of special virtual events coming up. Tell me about those.
Yeah. So this Sunday, we are participating in our world premiere rollout of a show called Days of Recreation. It's a retelling of the Book of Genesis. There's a theater called Live and in Color that commissioned these 7 pieces to be written by some pretty prominent playwrights all around the country. We have Tony winner B.D. Wong as one of the playwrights, Warren Yee, Nandita Shinoy, all these great people. And the wonderful thing about it being virtual is that we're able to engage artists from all around the nation as well to participate. Wow. So I've definitely plugged into my networks in New York City or in Atlanta or places that I, you know, have those connections to participate in the event. So we have about like 20, 25 different artists from all around the nation participating in these readings. So that's coming up on Sunday. That's going to be live on our Facebook and our YouTube channel over at the Weathervane. And then on October 4th and 5th, I believe, we have a show called The Congresswoman. It's a stage reading And it's going to be presented live here at the theater and also on our social channels. So you can check out the website for more info on that.
All right, and that is the Weathervane Theater. And last but not least, we mentioned you guys are having in-person audiences now, reduced capacity. Are you still doing the in-stream, the live stream, as well as for these performances?
Not for the 3 main stage shows, we are not.
Okay.
Those are just in-person offerings. However, though, these special events, we feel very fortunate to be able to offer the live streaming.
Okay. So, again, get your tickets, call the box office, check them out on social media, and head to the Weathervane Theater in Whitefield, New Hampshire. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Jorge Donoso, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Joel Noel, that's very poetic, and Ira Kramer. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. You're watching White Mountains TV.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
Tara, did you know Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies?
Wow, okay.
That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Idina Menzel to sing your own theme song?
Tara, Tara, look at her go with a fresh cup of joe, getting down to work early, following her dreams into taxidermy.
It's tax attorney.
I read that wrong, oh yeah!
Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th.
Weathervane Theater continues with an inaugural fall season showcasing veteran Broadway actors in 3 alternating plays. Little Shop of Horrors opens September 9th. Miracle on South Division Street opens September 11th. And World Goes Round opening September 16th. For socially distanced in-person shows or live streaming ticket information, go online to weathervanetheater.org.
Doing the things we love can be painful. Aspercream's triple effect provides targeted relief, works in minutes, lasts for hours. Love hurts. Aspercream works.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings. barbecue steak tips. Or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sautéed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
And welcome back. It's White Mountains Today here on Sunday morning, 9:12 in the morning. Unless you're streaming, it's 8:57.
That's right. We're living in the past.
There's a little bit of a delay, but it's okay. So, hey, let's check the weather forecast for us. It is definitely going to be a little chillier over the next few days, and we're going to see that as mainly dry weather through the middle of the week, but that will bring cooler than normal temperatures, moderating through the week. And high pressure will follow for Wednesday and Thursday. Chances for widespread rainfall remain low through the end of the week. But here's what we have for our forecast. Areas of frost this morning. Sunny highs will be in the upper 50s with light and variable winds. Tonight, clear. Areas of frost after midnight, lows in the lower 30s and more light and variable winds. Monday, areas of frost in the morning. Sunny highs in the lower 60s. Guess what? Light and variable winds. And Monday night, clear, lows in the mid-30s with more light and variable winds.
If there's any doubt, the wind will be light and variable.
It will be light. The next 3-4 days, it's light and variable winds. That's funny. Tuesday, mostly sunny, highs in the mid-60s, light and variable winds. Wednesday, mostly sunny, highs in the upper 60s. And then Thursday, mostly sunny, highs in the lower 70s. So getting a little bit warmer throughout the week. I'm a guy, I love a breeze. When I go outside, I always like a little bit of a breeze.
So you gotta have a breeze. You gotta have a breeze.
Gotta have a breeze.
Breezes are good.
That's right. And what's happening up on the summit, Matthew?
Oh, I thought we'd skip that. We can go back for that.
We can't skip the summit.
There it is.
There's
the
it is.
Summit.
There's the summit. We didn't forget about you. They're going to be in the clear under mostly sunny skies. Winds coming out of the north at 20 to 35 miles per hour, but it's going to decrease to 5 to 20 miles per hour, possibly becoming light and variable at times up there on the summit. But a crisp, clear day up on the summit. And, if people are going to do some hiking or something like that, today's probably a great day for it. Just be prepared. I mean, I would bring a winter coat, and I would plan on that.
Oh, so. Layer up.
Layer up. And I'm sure you join us each and every Saturday and Sunday from 7:30 to 9:30. We're right here, and we have all sorts of information to share with you all the time. Plus, we have weather, we have news and events, and, of course, we have our Watch and Win. And we love to give away stuff. Time to qualify somebody else for it, who will join Kate, Mary, and Doris in our prize pool this morning. And we're going to give away the Outdoor Research Prize Pack, which is a men's Echo hoodie, size medium, providing ultralight sun protection, moisture management, odor control, and anti-chafing. Ours is black, not the blue one there. Plus a bug-out brim hat, size medium, with built-in invisible odorless insect protection, plus 2 tickets to Miracle on South Division Street, playing there at the Weather Vane Theater. So a really nice little package for you here. We're going to give that away soon. So we're going to take another qualifier right now, and then we'll draw them out of our prize hat and see who gets to win. See who's going to join Kate, Mary, and Doris. We'll find out now.
We'll have to.
Watch and Win, 356-6619. Which of these network streaming services came away with the most combined Emmy nominations this year? When I was a kid, it was NBC, CBS, and ABC, but now it's all these streaming services and extra networks. So A, ABC, B, Netflix, C, HBO, or D, Outside TV. Which one of these had the most Emmy nominations this year? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
B, Netflix.
B, Netflix. You don't want to say D, Outside TV?
No.
White Mountains Today? You are correct. It was, in fact, Netflix. 160 nominations.
Across all.
It's a lot of nominations. Who's on the phone this morning?
Diana McClellan.
Hi, Diana. How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, well, very good. And so you knew that it was, in fact, Netflix.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty awesome.
There you go. And Diana, what do you got planned for today?
Yes, probably we'll go for a long walk
Nice.
and go for a nice ride somewhere.
There you go. Perfect day for it. Perfect autumnal day. So hang on the phone. We're going to get more information from you. 160 nominations.
That's a lot of nods.
That's a lot of
That's a lot of
nods.
nods.
I do watch a lot of stuff on Netflix.
They
I
get a lot-
like what Netflix does.
A lot of good content. You know, I
Yeah.
like my Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders is great. They obviously still host Breaking Bad, so whenever I watch that, I go back there.
Yeah. Stranger Things. You watch Stranger Things?
You know,
Randy?
that's the number. Like, I gotta get into it because that's the one show everyone
Love
tells me to
Stranger
watch.
Things.
It looks really cool.
It's really cool. And, you know, and also for me, it's really cool because the way that the little nuances it takes place in the mid 1980s.
Yeah.
And the way that they portray the 80s is spot on.
I see frames from it, like a still every now and then, like a front of a gas station, and it's just like it's ripped out of a book.
It's
the
so
set-
cool. And of course, the last season, a lot of it took place at the Starcourt Mall. And all the things about the mall were just right. We were talking about the Swansea Mall earlier with our friend Kate. And I mean, the Starcourt Mall, Swansea Mall, they were identical. So
That's unreal.
very cool. So Diana is our next qualifier. So we have 4 qualifiers. We're going to see if we can get a 5th. We don't know. But we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Did you know Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies?
Wow, okay.
That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Idina Menzel to sing your own theme song?
Tara, Tara, look at her go with a fresh cup of joe, getting down to work early, following her dreams into taxidermy.
It's tax attorney.
I read that wrong, oh yeah!
Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
To lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I can still make my own insulin, and Trulicity activates my body to release it, like it's supposed to. Once weekly Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes, It's not insulin. It starts acting from the first dose, and it lowers risk of heart attack, stroke, or death in people with known heart disease or multiple risk factors.
Trulicity isn't for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, belly pain, and decreased appetite, which lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. We're committed to helping ensure Trulicity is available and affordable. Learn more at Trulicity.com.
Welcome to the Mount Washington.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today. It is watch and win. Not quite watch and win time. We're going to take one more qualifier because Matthew has these questions. So we
watch and win segment.
Watch and win segment. So let's take one more qualifier right now. 356-6619, and you will be entered in the drawing for the Outdoor Research Prize Pack. Outdoor Research Prize Pack.
I liked fading to black on that face.
Yeah, thanks.
It's good. I wish we just cut out the whole show after that. There we go.
All right. Having gone 11 years with no nomination, Jennifer Aniston has been given an acting nod for which of these shows? Was it Curb Your Enthusiasm on HBO, The Morning Show on Apple TV+, The Crown on Netflix, or This Is Us on NBC? Wasn't there supposed to be a Friends reunion special this year?
Yeah, I think they aired it somewhere.
Yeah. It was on HBO, actually, but I don't know if they ever did
I
it.
think they just sat around and talked.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yeah, would it be D?
Which one?
D.
D, This Is Us?
D and, yes.
D as in dog. Let's see if it's... No, it is not This Is Us. So it's either Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Morning Show, or The Crown. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm going to guess B, The Morning Show.
The Morning Show on Apple TV. It is, yes, that's exactly what it is. So a return to acting for Jennifer Aniston. Who's on the phone?
My name is Don.
Don, how are you this morning?
Very
Good. So you are our fifth qualifier. So if you hang on the phone, we'll get some more information from you. So yes, another Emmy question. So we're going to go away, and then we'll come right back, and we're going to pick our winner.
Where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy to follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
Ready, set, go.
Go, boy, go! Go, boy, go! Go, boy, go! Go, boy, go! Get the car! Go some more!
Live big in the 3 larger-than-life SUVs from GMC. Step up to GMC and get nearly $5,300 purchase allowance on most 2020 Acadia models. We are professional grade GMC.
cream with essential oil. Now calming lavender oil is combined with fast-acting lidocaine for lasting relief. New Aspercreme with essential oil.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today. It is our last segment of the show, and we get to give away our Outdoor Research Prize Pack, which we have here, which includes the men's Echo hoodie, providing ultralight sun protection, moisture management, odor control, and anti-chafing, plus the Bug Out Brim hat, which is a size medium with built-in invisible, odorless insect protection. Plus, we're also throwing in 2 tickets to the Weather Vane Theater to go see South Division Street, Miracle on South Division Street on October 3rd up there at the Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield. So that'll be a neat prize package. And we have several qualifiers today. We have Kate from Swansea, Mass. We chatted about the Swansea Mall with Kate. Mary from Peabody, Mass. I know we talked with Mary before about Peabody. She's streaming us today. Doris from North Conway, and Lovell. She's kind of got a dual spot there. Diana from Conway, and Don from Barrington, Rhode Island. Actually, as everybody knows, I talk about it. I grew up in Barrington, so I know where you live, Don. That's right. But Don is also up here in Bartlett, so he has a dual life, as they say, right there. So, all right. So we have I have the numbers here. Let's pick a winner. You got pick a winner music. Okay, that's your pick a winner music. All righty. It is. Right here, it is, which one is this? So Mary McGrath from Peabody, Massachusetts, number 1. She was our first qualifier. So Mary, you have won our prize pack, our Outdoor Research Prize Pack, plus the tickets to go to the Weather Vane Theater. So thank you to all our qualifiers. And of course, remember, you can qualify again, not today, but you can qualify again and maybe join Mary in the prize circle. So very thanks to Outdoor Research and also to the Weather Vane Theater. And don't forget, the Weather Vane Theater is putting on all those shows this fall. So if you have a chance to go see them, I would recommend get a chance to do that. Plus, thank you to everybody else, too. Thank you to Matthew.
Thank you, Rob, and thank you, viewers.
And so make sure you keep it tuned to Outside TV, and make sure you tune us in every Saturday and Sunday from 7:30 to 9:30. For your chance to find out what is happening in the White Mountains and the Mount Washington Valley, plus also a chance to win some great prizes and have some fun. And don't forget, check out our website, whitemountains.tv. So we talked about all these events, and there's some great events that are coming up. So you can find out some more information. You can go, he talked about that thing. I don't know what it is, but just go to whitemountains.tv and you can find that out, which is really nice. Like you see those commercials sometimes, it's like, call now, 654-220, and you're like, I have no idea. You're driving in your car and you can't do it. But we give you whitemountains.tv to find that out.
We're very simple.
We're very
direct.
We give you the facts.
Call this.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for watching. This is Rob Clark saying see you next time on White Mountains Today.